and welcome to my newest video where I'll be attempting to take this Studebaker Golden Hawk from shabby to chic. Sorry matey, I had to do it. But yeah, it's an older restoration I did. It's about 12 to 14 years old since I did it, I guess. And it's one of them cars, whether I can't remember whether I had it as a kid or not. I probably had every other one of the range if I didn't, but it was one that was a really nice car, and there's some damage to the roof in the I think it's actually oxidisation pitting, and there's some not brilliant die casting marks in it where I think I'll be sanding them down and making them look nicer with the skills I had now rather than 14 years ago. See what I do with this one. Anyway, this is where I'm going back, resorting to my old brutal Dremel. And that should do the screw actually. When I originally restored this one, it had a bit less finesse than I do now, and it was basically just arrowdited back together. Right, as I was mentioning about taps the other day, you actually have 3 stages of taps. This is a set. So you have, let's have a look, yeah, just tell you them in a minute. First stage tap, that's your second stage, and that's the bottoms. Right, so here goes, first stage tap. Now I'm calling that at the bottom now, and I may well take this tap out and put the actual bottoms tap in to go straight to the bottom, so that may well pinch me a little bit more room. That one at the present isn't even starting to catch. So I'll move to front one. That may need another drilling with a Dremel. That one's caught nicely. I mean, for the era as well, when you looked at this car, the Golden Hawk, it was a really pretty vehicle. I've not really researched the vehicle, but I'd imagine in the day it was a very expensive luxury end car. Akin to something like a Jaguar. It's only a presumption though, don't quote me on that. Oh, getting on deck. I was beginning to think I'd come out the other side then, but it's that deep a post. So that one's the bottom's tap. I think it was this one. They were giving me grief. That should possibly have righted it. Let's have a look. Also, the screws I use them with small washers. They actually came with the screws when I bought them, the washers, but it just gives you a little bit extra if you get overzealous actually drilling the car out. It just makes it that little bit wider for the hole you've drilled. But I use like bright zinc screws, M2s. Oh. For those of you who might not have figured from my other videos, I have bits of disabilities with arms, hands, and to a degree my eyesight's a bit shot, so I'm an old derelict to be fair, but there you go. We all age. And there we go, that's quite a rapid result for that one. But, from what I remember, it was just years ago when I first started painting. I think I still have the can of paint, to be honest. 12 years old and it doesn't spray proper now, because I tried the other day. But it was plastic coat enamels, which ironically give a beautiful job, but as you can see, it's not very resilient to caustic. Allah Shazam. And really the reason why it's being restored is damage to the roof, whether it's oxidation or scratching from another car it's been stored with. Because I didn't wrap them and I've had house moves and stuff, so it's probably not been gentle to it. But yeah, I think that should be just about all the paint's off. It's just now then, a little trick I'll show here is an old one I have from some years ago I picked up, but I'll put the umbral filler on and then smooth it with the finger, so that'll be good once being sanded out. But the further stage is that of a bit of liquid poly and brushed over the top. It can provide an even smoother finish. Just gets on one finger. As can be told, I'm probably a fairly tactile worker. Just have a look around it, and that's not bad at all, not bad. Top of wing filled in, round the back, nothing on the boot as such. So that now, you can see, is a nice smooth job. Once sanded, that should be beautifully smooth, and it's took the denting out lovely, well, the pitting out lovely. Ready for a coat of paint. Right, as we stand at the moment, I've gone over Bodywork, cleaned it up, filed off lumps and bumps and etc. So it's now a lot better than it was. It's had the roof filled, like, still not perfect, but a lot better than it was. I think some will add underpaint. It might still be a bit ripply, but I'll put up with it. So no. Right, now I've mixed up the Humbrol gold because I weren't happy with the last one. And I'm thinking that's about where it needs to be at the moment. The roof's still not 100% perfect, but it's 100% better than it was. So I'll settle for that. Once a clear coat goes on, it should improve it. Now on with polishing the rims on it. Bit of Solvo Arcesol. Now using my mini Dremel, set it up to the high speed, and all I do, wheels, well, the wheels usually turn themselves. The back one's more willing to spin. Right, now to start on the screen. It's got a little dab of Solvo. Do it on slow speed first. I actually think we can afford a bit faster than that. So go on second. I'm loving this new Dremel. It's nowhere near as violent as my old one was. So less chances of putting heat melt areas in screens, which is fantabulous. The first speed almost certainly won't. Mostly as well, I find most scratching is on the outside anyway, especially when you have a model with windows that aren't open in the sides. I'll probably give it a quick go in the inside, but I don't feel there's a great need. Next up, put some of my actual polish on. Polish off some of the cut first. Clean up the tyres because they got a bit of overspray on them. They're the old tyres, but they're in decent condition, so I see no point in replacing them for the sake of replacing them. Should look a damn sight better after with some silicone polish over them. Now the reason I'm not masking to give a sharp edge is I will probably, because I think it's a chrome trim around this, it will be more than likely that I file or sand where the chrome would have been. Oh, you bitch. I'd imagine as well, looking at this, a lot of British automotive design was inspired by cars such as this. If you look at how they built, the rear facing screen at the top is very reminiscent of an Anglia. You have fins like the Anglia and the Herald. What else? Front's very similar to a Singer Gazelle. You have a lot of design features that really were similar to British cars of that period. So I feel the designs had to come from that direction. Very heavily inspired, and rightly so with such a beautiful car. Why wouldn't you? Right, and this is where I think I'll crack out the Molotov pen. Well, before giving it a quick wipe on the rear quarter, where I got a bit of gloss white. Right, here I go, and I'm about to put on some Umbro gloss coat. I'm usually less than impressed with this stuff, as it usually lets me down, but give it a fair chance again, because I'm thinking of actually baking the paint on this time. And here we have the finished object. Sorry I didn't show you a bit of the painting and the assembly. I just wanted to do a lot off camera so it was a bit easier while I'm still getting to grips with filming and building at the same time. But it's turned out quite a pretty result. And all I can say now is hope to see you on the next build. Thank you and cheers for watching. Tatty pie.